Hi friends, it's Gwen. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here to share my Read-O-Rama TBR for round number 12. If you happen to have missed my announcement video, I will link it down in the description box of this video as well as in the cards for you. But Read-O-Rama Round 12 is happening from March 9th until March 15th. And we have 7 challenges since it's 7 days of the readathon. And I wanted to share my TBR with you today. Now I'm going to say right off the bat, I didn't choose 7 books because this round is all about choosing books from your TBR. So I didn't want to have to go out and find a book to fit this TBR. I just wanted to read books off of my shelves behind me and really dive into my TBR. That's one of my goals this year. That's why I'm not hauling a lot of books anymore. I'm being very selective about what I buy. Let's jump into the challenges and what I have chosen to read for the challenges. Like I said, I'm not reading 7 books. I'm not reading a book from a host pick. So I already read Grey Wolf Island, and I hope that a lot of you guys pick that book so we can discuss it, because I'm curious to discuss it with people and see what they thought about different things, because I left that book unrated on Goodreads. But I'm not reading another host pick just because I don't have any of those books on my shelf. For the blind grab for my TBR, I literally went to my TBR shelf and just ran my hands along the books and closed, had my eyes closed, ran my hand along the books and just pulled one. And the book that I pulled is The Price Guide to the Occult by Leslie Walton, and I love the aesthetic of this book. At first, I didn't think I was really going to like it, and I saw it on the shelf several times before I was like, okay, I'm finally going to get it. But this is a witchy book, and I've heard mixed reviews about it. I know some people liked it, some people did not, but I have heard that it's very atmospheric, and it's rather short, so I like that for a readathon as well. So this was my blind grab. Next up on the challenge list is to pick something from your TBR that you're the most anticipating. And for that, it's from my recent book haul, The Last Romantics by Tara Conklin. If you watched my book haul, I talked about this book quite a bit. I recently picked it up at Barnes & Noble, and I read the first, it starts with year 2079, and it's only 4 in this little bit of pages, and I read that in the store to see if I would like the writing, because with adult fiction, I really do have to like the writing to get into the story, and I really did like the writing. It reminded me a lot of Celeste Ng, Little Fires Everywhere, the writing style, and that's only from those few pages, so I'm not comparing the 2 authors at all. I'm just saying the writing reminded me of that, and it should be a really good epic family story, and with lots of ups and downs and highs and lows. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this one, so I wanted to put it on this TBR. Okay, the next book actually fulfills 2 challenges, and this is the shortest book on my TBR, and it's a book that I really wanted to read last year, but I never got around to, and that is Shauna McGuire's Beneath the Sugar Sky. And I really love this cover. It's the 3rd book in the Wayward Children series. So I have the other 2 books right here. So the first book was Every Heart a Doorway by Shauna McGuire. The second book was Down Among the Sticks and Bones by Shauna McGuire. And while I rated both of these 5 stars, I think I liked this one a little bit more. So I'm really hoping that I love this one as well, and I know that the next book in the series is already out as well, so I'm hoping to pick that up this year and read that. And I wanted to do that for this, but I was trying not to purchase books just for this readathon, if that makes sense. So I have this one, and it's the shortest book on my TBR. All of these books are actually very short in the series. This one seems to be the shortest. I didn't look at the actual page count, but this counts for the shortest book on my TBR, as well as a book that I really wanted to read last year but just never got around to. And the last challenge and the last book that I will be attempting to read is Nevermore: The Trials of Morgan Crow by Jessica Townsend. This is a middle grade story, and it does have the letters R-A-M-A in the title and the author. So R-A-M-A Hey, so I knew it was in here, but this is a middle grade story. It's fairly chunky, but because it is middle grade and it's a shorter book, I should be able to get through it fairly quickly. But I know the second book of this series is out as well, and I know a lot of people loved this. I don't remember anybody reading it and saying it was meh or it wasn't really good. So it looks like it's going to be a really great story, middle grade story, which I don't read a lot of. But yeah, I was definitely inclined to pick this one up last year. So this is another book that I wanted to read last year, just never got around to. But I'm choosing this for the book that has R-A-M-A in the title. I've picked 4 really great books to read for this round of Read-O-Rama. I'm really excited about it. If you have any questions about Read-O-Rama, ask in the comment section down below. Also check out my announcement video because I probably answer a lot of questions there. Let me know what you have decided to read for Read-O-Rama. If you have a TBR video, go ahead and link it down below. It may like disable the comment, but I'll go in and approve them because usually like with links it's kind of funny like that. But I just wanted to share my TBR with you guys, and I'm really excited about the readathon. I'll probably start with like the shorter books in the middle grade and then end the readathon with the last romantics if I can get to it in the first place, because I am still working full-time and I've been reading a lot slower, but that's because I've been reading a lot of adult books as well. So we'll see what happens. But that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're all having a lovely day, and I'll see you again in my next video. Bye!